Welcome back, everyone, to episode 19 of my Final Fantasy VI extended look / complete playthrough. We're in a weird spot. If you didn't recognize the map, this is outside of the Castle Doma. The reason for that is there is a couple of places in here with some items that we can go explore. This is one of the areas that was unlocked due to our performance at the banquet at Vector. In between episodes, I did do a little bit of grinding, like I said I would. Specifically, we learned a couple more lore spells for Strago. I did pick up Doom and Roulette, as well as White Wind. White Wind was one of the early blue magic spells that we could have learned if I had taken a little bit of extra time out at the Esper Cave. There was an enemy there called Veno Benu that teaches White Wind, but you have to be patient because he only casts it after a couple of turns, and also I think if he has some damage. We also learned level 3 Confuse. Unfortunately, I could not track down a Trapper, which is the enemy that teaches all of the level-dependent spells, including level 4 Flare and level 5 Death. Not a big deal. Flare would have been nice to know. Death is pretty useless to me. In addition, I learned Traveler, which has a unique effect where basically it does damage equal to 1/32 of the party's total number of steps taken. For 52 magic, late in the game, that's a pretty decent attack. But right now, it only causes maybe 1900 damage because we have not taken a ton of steps yet. I also did manage to learn Transfusion, and the way that I learned that, as well as Self-Destruct. The way that I learned that was, let me pull him up, not like that, dummy. I did manage to, somewhere down here, there we go. I did manage to find and leap on an Intangier, so I could learn it as a rage. Transfusion is a very useless spell, but we did learn it. What it does is basically it kills the character that uses it, and then at random selects one character from your party to heal of all status effects and fully cure. So it's kind of trading one character's life for another, which has its utility, but it's so misused. It's just, you're better off just healing the character and using a remedy to cure them of all their problems. So Transfusion isn't the most useful spell in the world. That said, some of the status effects you get by using the Intangier Rage would benefit if you could stop him from casting the Transfusion ability, which supposedly you can. I think you have to either strip him of all, well, I was going to say strip him of all his magic, but you don't use magic to cast any of the abilities when you do a Rage. It might be using a Reflect Ring. Oh, you have to silence him. So it's a spell, and if you put him in silence, he won't be able to cast a spell. But he still will turn himself invisible, still cast, I believe, Protect and Shell on himself, so he becomes kind of an unhittable tank. But ultimately, it's a gimmick Rage, and the spell that you learn is not terribly useful. We did learn a bunch of spells for all the characters, so they are nice and beefed up with their magic ability. I don't think there was a ton left for Sabin to learn. He's one of the ones that has been learning spells since basically the beginning. I think he was still working on some from Siren, yes. Katoblepa? I don't know how you say that. Is what she's learning right now. She just started it, Realm that is. And then Gal is learning Kate Sith, the float spell, and he's also pretty much tapped out on all the spells that you can learn from these enemies. Anyway, let's go ahead and head into Doma. There's only one item that we can get there, and I don't think we need Cyan. We'll jump on the ship real quick and double check that. It'd be very strange to find out that he's necessary to search the castle, but who knows. Yes, change. We'll go ahead and put him in place of Strago, and keep Realm there as well as Gal. And I really don't think he needs any equipment because I don't think there's any enemies to fight in there. But we'll give him some anyway. Who knows? Puts his Kazakiri on, which allows him to do a wind slash at random. It's a very nice ability. And slap a couple of strength boosting items, I guess, on him. I don't think you can double stack the hyper risk, can you? No, you can't. So one and done item. We'll give him black belt, whatever. And I'm not even going to bother with magic, because he's not a magic user. I mean, he can use magic, but he should not use magic. Let's go ahead and land. And head on in. I also did learn a couple of additional rages for Gal. The core ones that you really want to learn, I've already learned for the most part. Those being Briareus, which uses Cyclonic, Anguiform and Chimera, which both use Aqua Breath, the Hilgigas that uses Magnitude 8, the Guard Leader that uses Wind Slash, the Aspirin, which uses Gigavolt, Templar, Veil Dancer, and Cloud all use Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder, respectively, or the second level of Fira, Blizzara, and Thundara. Trillium and Magna Rotor both use Bio. And then for healing and status effects, we learned Destroyer, Serpius, and General, who teach Re-Raise, well, not teach, but use Re-Raise, Heistaga, and Cura. So we have just about everything that we could possibly want for Gao to use in every scenario. He's fully kitted out. There's not a whole lot else he can learn here in the World of Balance that'll help. A High Ether. Oh, an Elixir. And I don't know if you can get in bed here to sleep. And let's be honest, I don't know if the soldiers from the Empire went around and cleaned the castle. Okay, so you can go in here and sleep. I have a feeling after everyone in the town got poisoned, the Empire just left the bodies where they fell. So the castle probably reeks of decaying corpses. I mean, that's horribly morbid, but why do they care? They just wanted to get rid of the opposing force, and they didn't really care what happened to the castle after that. Now, there's a handful of items you can get here in the World of Balance. Ideally, you come back here in the World of Ruin, because when you do, there is an entire area underneath the castle you can go to, and I believe that's how you learn the second half of the abilities that Cyan can use. His little, I don't even know what to call it, that samurai bar. X potion. This is where his wife and son died. Then later in the game, he sees their ghosts wandering around. There's one item we're looking for, and once we get that, I think we're good to go, and the rest of the castle we won't worry about. I think it's in here. Phoenix down, and there they are, prayer beads. So what the prayer beads do is they raise your evasion by 20. So if we were to give them to a certain character that's really good at evading already, like, say, Shadow, before we can find a dragon horn, which will be something we pick up in the World of Ruin, we can combine that with the Zephyr Cloak and basically make him unhittable. Okay, so we're going to go back to the ship. We're going to... Yep. We're not going to do what I just did. We're going to get into the area under the ship. And we're going to build out our party to go and fight on the floating continent. There are 3 people that we're going to put in the party. Sabin is always a very good call because, again, he has abilities that he can hit multiple party members without using magic. Magic very useful here, but not critical. Gal, same thing. He can use magic here, but he has rages that allow him to do multi-enemy attacks with no cost. And then there might be a handful of items that we can steal on the floating continent that would make great use as soon as we can get them. So we're going to put Locke in the party. Now, it turns out most of the party is already pretty much as kitted out or as leveled out as we need to. Most people that, you know, have made guides for this game recommend levels 20 to 25 for the floating continent. We're 4 or 5 levels ahead of that. Only Realm is the one that's dragging. Everyone else is at 29 or 30, or even 31 in case of Mog. So this group should be good to go. We're going to go ahead and kit everyone out, take all the stuff off of the rest of the party. Okay, equip, optimize, optimize. We're going to change his gear again in a second, because we're going to give him his standard kit, which includes the Genji glove, as well as the, I believe it's the Brigand glove. Where is it? There it is. Change his attack to Mug. He has 2 Hawkeyes now, as well as a Gaia gear. And then we're going to, I think they already had magic equipped for Gal and Sabin. Locke, I think, had already had quite a bit learned as well. He's been in our party pretty regularly for a while now. Let's make sure he's got all of the ones that are key. Where's Shiva? So I'm going to learn Blizzard and Blizzara faster by having him learn Shiva, so we'll go ahead and give that to him. I think that's it. When you do decide to go to the floating continent, one of the game prompts is to form a party of 3. The reason for that is there is a certain party member who keeps leaving us on a regular basis that's going to rejoin us very soon and help us throughout the floating continent. So the party of 3 will be joined by a 4th member basically as soon as we get there. Or I believe they join us as soon as we get to the continent. So I guess we'll find out. We're gonna park, save just in case. Again, this is the point of no return. Once you go to the floating continent and have the one last encounter with the final boss of the floating continent and fight them, you're done. You can't leave and come back to the world of balance. So if there was anything left for us to do, now would be the time to go out and do it. There is nothing else that I could think of that we need to do. So, let's do it. Head to the floating continent. Alright, let's find a way onto that thing. Form a party of 3, everyone else below deck. They did a terrible job of explaining why it has to be a party of 3 as opposed to a full party, but whatever. So you cannot access your inventory at this point. You just have to fight. Uh-oh, it's the Imperial Air Force. They got us surrounded. We're gonna have to engage them. Why do they have an Air Force? This is the only airship that's shown up in the entire game. Go ahead and mug one of them. And I believe Stray Cat will serve here pretty well. As we'll find out if I can't actually hit anyone. The game has not made it an issue hitting enemies that are flying, which is good because you'd have to, I imagine you have to cast float in order to actually hit anyone. Come on, give me something good. Ether is okay, I guess. See ya. Ah, we're getting bombarded. Alright, now we should be able to access the inventory. We'll make Locke the heel mule for the time being. Pretty sure the parties that you fight here are pretty much identical every time. And we'll try... Let me see if I got an aspirin in here somewhere. There it is. Let's see if lightning does anything to these guys since they're in metal flying ships. If he actually hits with that. Ouch. Oh, they silenced him. Good thing Locke doesn't really use magic for anything other than healing the party. Come on, steal something good. Nothing but ethers. And he never used Gigavolt. That figures. Alright, I thought silence actually stayed a status effect on the party member after the fight, but I guess not. So that's one just like slow or haste or stop that wear off as soon as you leave the fight. Where was that aspirin? I'm gonna try it again. There it is. Done. I believe we have to do 5 of these before we actually move to the next step, which is literally jumping out of the ship or falling out of the ship, and then fighting an enemy on the way down to the floating continent. It's funny, this is one of those game series that as time has gone by, people have thought have become more bizarre and unbelievable, and the funny thing is, well, it's always been pretty bizarre and unbelievable. The amount of time that they're in the air fighting the boss that we're going to be fighting in a couple of minutes here. When they land on the floating continent, they would have broken every bone in their body, liquefied their organs, and died immediately on impact. But it's a video game, so they land and they're just fine. Hey, it's a purple dragon whose butt is on fire. We could also try Cloud, which does Thundara. Again, if it ever actually does the move. Boy, they're really picking on Gal a lot. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Alright, so Locke just learned Blizzard from Shiva. Long way to go before he gets to the point of learning the rest of the spells, so probably shouldn't have to worry about him for a while. Alright, so we'll do Cloud. Oh, I hope I picked Cloud. The wrong one. That's all right. I would fully expect at some point during our trip along the floating continent, we're going to learn Sabin's next big blitz, the wind attack, whatever it's called. Hey, look who's back! It's the Goober. No, really? This is our last battle. Honest. All right, let's just keep it simple and do stray cat. Steal for. Oh my god! I'm not gonna bother trying to read all that crap. Typhon's the real threat here because Typhon's gonna end up doing the sneeze attack that pushes all the people off the ship. I stole a dagger from him. Yay. Big hit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after this particular fight, we never have to fight Ultros again in the game. Not 100%. There it goes. 1 away, 2 away, 3 away, and we're off the ship. And here's the real boss fight. Now, interesting choice here. They didn't actually take away your health. They actually gave it right back. Let's do a spearin. I have a feeling some part of the ship is going to have a weakness to lightning. Ah, I missed. Damn it. Ooh, I got an axe ether out of the hand. Take 2. Come on, hit that move. I'll steal from the other hand. Why does the airship we're fighting have eyeballs on its hands? I don't know. Or teeth. I mean, a lot of questions we don't have answers for here. Okay, you need to heal everyone, including yourself, right now. Here we go. Big hits. All right, that hand's gone. That hand's gone. All that's left is the big set. Oh, I was about to say the big center of the ship, but let's go ahead and take that away. No! Might have to have him use an X potion. Alright, X potion yourself. Just do quick attacks. Hopefully he'll do his throw move with the Hawkeyes. Alright, it's gone. Cool. It's time to really lay into him. Oh, it's over. Look at that. He's super weak to Gigavolt, especially when you're not splitting it up against or between multiple targets. That's why Gao is a juggernaut, and he is probably the most powerful character in the game without magic as their primary fallback. Again, we were falling an unfathomable distance, and yet somehow he lands standing on his feet. Just ahead are Kefka, Gestahl, and the Warring Triad. Alright, let's go ahead and hit everyone up with a tent. Get the health back. And we'll go ahead and save. Again, there's really no reason that we had to go back down, but I think you can. There should be an airship visible somewhere on the ground, and hey, look who's here.
Filthy, double-crossing Empire. Tried to off me the second I had served my purpose.
Shadow, we thought you were dead.
Is Interceptor all right?
He's fine. Come on, let's go.
Just leave me here.
Sorry, that's not happening. All right, there you go. And he is leveled up with everyone else. We'll go ahead and optimize, put a whole bunch of equipment on him. Again, he's a light equipment user, so he can't put on a heavy shield like the golden shield. Not a big deal because we're going to give him a pair of items that are going to make him even harder to hit. The prayer beads. And if we can stack him, I think we can. The Zephyr Cloak. Look at that. He now has whatever that works out to in percentage of actual evasion, but 78 in evasion and 19 in magic evasion. The reason why I say that as kind of a caveated thing is I'm not sure 78 actually means 78% of the time he'll evade an attack. I think it just means he's out of 255, which is usually the max number of points any stack can get. Unless, well, it might just be attack or defense. Who knows? Maybe it does mean 78% chance of evading an attack, but he's now basically unstoppable. No one can hit him. And I don't think putting him in the back is actually going to affect his ability to throw the Hawkeye. I think he throws it even if he's in the front row. It doesn't matter. Let's also stack an Esper on him so he can learn some spells, because I don't know if he knows much of anything. He really doesn't. Because he hasn't had an opportunity to learn spells much. Let's go ahead and burn some potions to heal him back up. Okay. Also, I haven't sorted my inventory in a long time. There we go. Alright, so let's go explore the floating continent. There's a bunch of hidden areas and paths that will open as soon as you approach them, like this. And a handful of really good items that we want to get, but if we miss them, we miss them. Now we're going to start seeing some really tough enemies, like, say, a behemoth. Good time to break out the shurikens and start really hammering guys with these. By the way, as I've said before, this is very often my final party going into the final area of the game, because it allows me to maximize multi-target damage, single target damage, the ability to steal important items in the game, and just raw evasion ability, because both Locke and Shadow have very high evasion. So we can be physical, we can use magic, because everyone in the game can use magic. But I mean, it's a really strong party to take into the last few parts of the game. We're going to burn up some potions, because these are pretty useless to me at this point in the game. And we want to save magic as much as possible. I don't know how often we'll be able to save in this final area. Alright, so that blue orb, I believe, is a chest. Brain pan. Just a bunch of big floating heads. Which I believe do Life Shaver. And we'll do Stray Cat as well. Dead. Dead. Alright, so now he knows his basic elemental spells. We'll go ahead and swap out. We don't need to learn Raise from Bismarck because it takes forever. By comparison, we can just slap Seraph on him and learn it even faster, plus all the basic cure spells, so that's a good one to have him start doing right now. High potions we can burn as well if we want to give some health back to a couple people. we go. Let's sort. Alright, so there's a chest right here. Oh, Murasame. I don't know who can use that. I'm guessing if it's not Shadow, it's going to be Cyan, who's not in the party. Nope, he cannot use it. Oh, well. Alright, so this is a platform up here, if I'm not mistaken. Whee! It's a switch. Alright, always a safe fallback is the stray cat move. Nothing to steal there because he hasn't been... Well, okay, I guess there is something to steal. Except it didn't work because Life Shaver is considered an Earth-based attack, which is why he got health instead of lost health. Dead. Ouch. Oh, he is rocking our party. The behemoths always hit hard in every game. This game, I think they might be a little bit softer than previous games. Now, when you faced behemoths in, say, Final Fantasy IV, oh, they were brutal. Switch. Didn't think there was anything back this way. Come on. Nope, nothing. Oh, I botched. Yeah, see, they're trying to hit him, and they can't get anything on him. Alright, just do a simple Raging Fist. That'll be easy to pull off. I love it. They desperately want to hit him. Again, because I think the majority of the party's using Gaia gear, none of those Life Shaver moves are going to hit for damage. Now, technically, if we wanted to keep Shadow even safer, we could put him in the back row. Because throwing objects is a ranged attack, so being in the back row would not affect the damage. But he's so good at dodging hits, there's really no reason to. Uh-oh. These guys are dangerous. So let's stick with Stray Cat. Try to steal from one of them. Probably just get shurikens from him. Oh, big hit. That's gotta be it. Come on, kill him. Nothing. He's dead. It turns out a lot of the enemies on this floating continent, they give you a lot of AP for each fight. So he just started learning Seraph, and he already knows most of it. That's how fast it's going. And we should check everyone else, make sure, yep, he needs to change. Nothing. I'll give him Drain. That's a good one to burn through as long as it's going to take. He's done with Golem. Let's check his. Poison, alright. And you're done with Shiva. Dispel and shell. Okay, yeah, those are going to take forever. I suppose we could start using a little bit of magic to heal guys up. Alright, so we have two paths. There's nothing this way from what we can see yet. That platform is going to drop. We have to hit a switch down this way somewhere to get it to move. A platinum dragon. Mug one of them. Nothing. Oof, they hit hard. Come on, steal something! There he goes. Alright, so now Sabin should be able to do whatever it's called, Razor Gale, or... Yeah, that's it. Razor Gale. Nailed it. So that one is 3/4 circle starting up, rolling to the right, and then doing a full half circle from right down to left. It's not the easiest one to do in the game. I do think it's actually a little bit harder to do than the final one, Bum Rush, but that's just my opinion. Let's there we go. Good to go. Anything over here? Nothing that I can see. Alright, let's give it a shot. I might have botched it. Nope, I got it. Decent damage. I don't know if it was dramatically better than, say, the Rising Phoenix attack, but I guess it's situationally dependent on whether or not... Oh, we got an alarm hearing. On whether or not the enemy is defensively strong against wind-based attacks or fire. Someone learned Raise. Was it Shadow? Alright, so he's still learning Asuna. Can't go that way. We can't go this way, though. To another one of these weird opening orifices, for lack of a better term. Ooh, big hit. Wow, 2 hits. Cleaned them out. And that gave a ton of AP. 5 AP for a one-and-done fight. That was insane. Alright, so we learned our basic elemental spells and some basic healing spells very quickly. We'll give him... Well, let's see how quick he learns from the other 3. Thundara takes a while to learn. And... Okay, so he's going to learn Blizzara and Fear faster from Shiva and Ifrit. We'll go ahead and do it that way. Rasp and Osmos you can learn faster from these 2. Golem. Or is it Golem? Oh, there we go. It's Zona Seeker. So we can maximize our learning time by just doing long enough to learn Blizzara and then swapping over to Zona Seeker. Into the orifice! Whee! And yes, that was the airship hanging out down below. We can eventually get to that particular spot and then get back to the ship if we want to leave and go do some last-minute stuff in the World of Balance. Probably won't need to. Alright, Alright, there's a path forward from there now. Ah, what a shame. If we had Strago in the party, he could have learned that. And poor Gal had to take a fall for it. Good news is, it only hit him, because if it had been used on everyone, only Shadow would have survived. Phoenix down. I guess technically I could have used Raise, but we don't need to. Okay. Switch here, which will drop the platform right there. So now we have a couple of paths ahead. Oh boy. Let's do something that hits everybody. We'll do Fossil Dragon. Does Fossil Dragon do Sandstorm? Well, okay, let's keep it simple to what we know. Guard Leader will hit everyone. If he does the Wind Slash. If. Oh no, he killed him. I hope these guys level fast. All the times to get here with a level divisible by 5 for pretty much everybody. Alright, I think we already stepped on the platform that was up there. We're going to go down. I think that's the fastest way back to that area that we wanted to cross. Stray Cat. Throw a shuriken at him. Mug him. And that should be enough, right? I guess not. Alright, quit beating up my people. Oh boy, now all four of them are at level 30. I was really hoping that wouldn't be the case. I'll spread the wealth around so that not everyone, or not one person, is using all the magic for healing. Alright, so we want to go down here. I think the most important item that we needed to find on the island was the Muramasa, or whatever it was, the Murasame that I picked up. We've already gotten that, so if we miss anything else, it'll suck, but we'll survive. Aha, you can't do it to him. Sabin's dead. Alright, learn poison, so that is everything that he could do with Ramu. We're going to teach him Poisona and Libra. I think you're still a long way to go here. Yep. But, wait a minute. What was, Protect and Shell, we may not bother with. We can learn those faster elsewhere. Dispel we have to learn all the way because that's the only Esper that teaches it for now. Shiva, still working on all of those. Once we get to Blizzaro, we might swap out. And Drain, you got a long way to go there. Who needs to spend some magic? You do. Okay. So I think it goes without saying, because this is a point of no return, big, important episode, a lot of stuff that's going to happen. This one might go a little bit long. We usually cut them off at an hour, but I think the end point here that we're coming to for the first half of the game, we may end up having to run long just to get through all of the stuff that's going to happen. Wow, did I miss something? Where's Guard Leader? There he is. Throw a shuriken. I don't think he's been physically hit once with anything that wasn't beat down yet. I mean, if it wouldn't cost him a little bit of his evasion ability, I'd give him a Knight's Coat, because he could probably tank misses for other characters. Like, if someone was about to get hit, he'd hop in front of him, just dodge the attack. Guard Leader. Do it. Uh-oh, someone just got confused! Oh, it just stopped him. Dead. I can't open that. Nothing that way. Alright, there are a couple of items here that we're definitely going to want to get, at least before we leave the island. There is a Sasuke, which is a weapon that I believe Shadow can use. As well as a beret that you can give to Realm. I don't know if anyone else can put berets on, it may just be Realm. And a ribbon, which I believe blocks certain status effects, maybe not all of them. Let's see what that takes us to. Ah, botched. Let's mix things up. Where's Briareus? We're gonna do Cyclonic and see if we can't hammer some guys. If I can figure out where Briareus is. It's a shame you can't manually adjust where the enemies on the rage list appear. And make it so much easier to sort the ones that are garbage out of the way and put all the good ones at the top. Got it. I think the front two are dead. Back. No. Apocrypha. Well, he's dead. Alright, Libra. I think Libra was one of the last ones for... who? Kieran? Is that... oh no, he's still learning Poisona. And you should still be working on yours, although you're almost done with Dispel. And then we can swap out for Protect and Shell through Zona Seeker? No, Golem. I'll just Protect, I guess. And where are you on that? You're done. And Freet would have been the next one to do for Magic for... let's go to Modouine. Learn the other two. And where are you at? You're still working on Drain. Gonna be working on that for a while. Heal up. Good to go. Alright, so now if we want to jump down to the airship, we can do it. We're not going to, but we have the option. And... oh boy. I'm not 100% certain that we're not right outside of the final encounter for the area. So we're going to save there, and if we are, I might just reset and go back the other way. Oh, big hit! Give it right back. Oh, look at that. Steal something good from him. Good steal. Spell, Poisona. Alright, so Sabin's done. Yep. And let's see what else he can learn. He's almost done with everything. He can learn Drain. He can learn Dispel. Alright, so I think Carbuncle may be next for him. Yep, let's do Carbuncle. And you're still hammering away at that. Protect and Shell we can learn. Yeah, we can learn from Golem and Zona Seeker, so we'll do this. And you're still real early there. 50% of the way to Drain. Go ahead and heal everyone real quick. One more. Alright, let's see if this is the final part or if we can turn around. Yep, let's... well, wait. I think this is the final spot, so we're going to turn around. Because that's Ultima Weapon? Ultimate Weapon? I don't fight him yet. Nothing that way. Yes, I know the ship's down below. They really could have put that somewhere else, not to get in the way. Razor Gale is not easy to do correctly. There we go. Oh crap, did I just go backwards? I didn't mean to do that. Now we're going to get in another fight before I even get to the platform. Can I get off, please? Thank you. Go to the right. There we go. There's the beret. Again, I think that is a piece of equipment for just realm. Let's double check. Yeah, just realm. It increases the success rate of sketch, which I don't recall it ever not working, but who knows. And that is just a weapon for cyan. So there was one other thing we want to find, and I might have walked past where we could have gotten it. Because there's an enemy we have to fight, and I believe it's inside of a chest that has the dagger. Well, if we missed it, we missed it. Anyway, moving on. It's down this way. This might take us to where we were supposed to go. Oh! Or take us to where we can heal. I probably should have saved. Well, good thing is we could do it this way. Alright, anyway. Nope, not Balmador. Stray cat. What are you doing? Dang it. Dead. There is something we missed this way up. Oh wait, that was already open, so we didn't have to do that. And there was an item somewhere. I think it was right there. I don't know how to get to it though. Missed it again. Ah, Razor Gale's becoming a pain in the butt. May just stop trying to use it and stick with Fire Dance or Rising Phoenix, whatever you want to call it. Not as much of a letdown for me to do. See how much damage it does, because the Razor Gale was doing about 1100 damage each time. That's doing less damage. Oh my! I think we all just... Well, if we're all level 30... Yeah, it won't hit. Just hit him. Yeah. Okay, heal up, heal up. We're gonna find this mound that I'm missing somewhere. Missing mound. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. It's probably overkill. I don't think that's gonna... Alright, just focus on the one for now. Got him. Alright, cool. You got nothing. No one hits Shadow. Shadow's a tank. An unhittable tank. He's covered in plot armor. He can't be damaged. Let's make you heal. Everyone's health is starting to go up really fast now. Let's see where we are in spells. You're good for now. You are done. Let's see what else he needs to learn. Shell, which we can learn elsewhere. Oh, yeah. Katoblepa. Still no idea how to say that. Working on those still. And you are still plugging away at Drain. Alright. It's gotta be something. Seriously? Nothing? I thought that was where it was. Maybe we won't be able to get it. There's an enemy here, a boss enemy that guards the Sasuke. We're gonna find it. It's here. Nothing. I'm fairly convinced at this point that Shadow has not been hit a single time by a non-magic spell since we landed on the continent. That's why it's so important to just stack evasion equipment on him. He can't be hit. Game wants to, but they just can't do it. Alright, so how the heck do I go back the way I came? Oh! Okay, we've definitely not seen this guy before. And there goes Gal. Well, that wasn't worth it. Ah, good lord. He's gonna sneeze all my teammates away. Oh, Shadow, this is your chance. Don't get sneezed. Don't get sneezed! He did it. Oh, and he learned the spells that he was working on with Maduines, so now we can start teaching him some other random stuff. Zona Seeker would have been good, but he already knows those. Well, let's see what else he can learn real fast. Protect and Stop, that wouldn't be too bad. You know, still working on Ifrit. He just started Carbuncle, and he's almost done. And you're still working on that. All right. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I thought I knew where I needed to go next, but I can't go back that way. There's nothing up there. We might have missed our chance at the Sasuke. It's all right. It's all right. Alright, so we're just gonna bail on it. We can't get Sasuke. We can't get Sasuke. It's not the best item that Shadow will find. Nope. Moving on. What we do need to do is we need to fight this guy. And this guy is Ultima Weapon. Not the Ultima Weapon sword, but the Ultima Weapon enemy type character. He has a lot of hit points. And I don't think he has anything terrible. Well, he has a ribbon that we can steal, but let's just go ahead and do it. Ooh, fancy boss music. And he talks. I am power both ancient and unrivaled. I do not bleed, for I am but strength given form, feeble creatures of flesh. Your time is nigh. Alright, strike at him. Hit him with that. Oh, look at that damage. Yeah, I didn't get the ribbon. It's a rare steal, and the elixir was a common, so I was kind of expecting not to get it. I think that's an item you can pick up in the World of Ruin as just a purchase. Alright, so throw that. And I think since we've already stolen an item, we're just not going to buy... Oh, crap. Well, we might need to take his turn to heal people. Or not. Thank you, Gaia Gear. Big hit. Nice. Oh, no. Someone's about to lose a bunch of health. Someone's... Heal. And take your turn and heal. Tornado. Uh-oh. I think we all just got hit for a ton of damage. Yep. Oh. Two guys got hammered. It's over. Not too bad. They did hit us with some scary, big damage attacks, but nothing that was unbelievably bad. I mean, Tornado would have been devastating if it hit all four people, but we lucked out. So I imagine a bunch of people just learned magic. What? Shadow?
I have no right to fight at your side. Not after I sold myself to the Empire.
Okay, well. Whatever. Who has the most magic? Oh, Gal. Gal. There we go. Check to see if anyone needs to change their Esper while you're doing Carbuncle. Leave that for now. You're still learning Death, and I imagine you are... Oh, I thought he might have been done. Okay. So I believe this is it. Once we start this, it's kind of a point of no return. And we did fight the enemy dragon, which is a missable enemy in this area. Not a big deal if we didn't get him. I don't think he does anything that's terribly important. But we have a big cutscene coming up here. So, again, yeah, I do apologize. This episode's going to run long, but this is an important point in the game. So, we're not going to hold off until the next episode. Let's just go ahead and do it. A lot of talking here.
Well, look who's here.
Yeah, Celeste. Celeste, what are you doing? Oh, wait. I guess this would be Locke talking here, right?
Celeste, what are you doing here?
I followed you. I have a score to settle with the Empire.
So you all came to die together then? Well, you're just in time. Behold, the Warring Triad.
If there's good news, it's that the two hardest to do voices in the game, the Emperor and Gestahl or Kefka, both of them are going to be basically done speaking for the rest of the game, except the very end. So I only have to suffer through this for one more episode.
Ooh, what power! I've got goosebumps.
Emperor Gestahl, please stop this madness. The level of falsetto I use for Celeste changes like every episode. Uh-oh. We're all getting stunned. Unfortunately, Celeste was not equipped, so if she joins the party here, she joins without any armor. I don't think that's going to be a problem, though.
Celeste, child, you alone are special. Why don't I give you and Kefka the task of creating progeny to populate my new Magitech empire?
It's been a while since I've done Kefka.
Kill the others and we'll forgive your treachery. Take this sword! Kill them all!
And...
Celeste, together we will rule the world!
Power only breeds war. It's something we'd all be better off without. Key up.
Ouch! Blood! 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 You vicious brat! You know, you really are a stupid, vicious, arrogant, whiny, pampered, backstabbing, worthless little brat! Gods, you were born to fight! Now is the time! I implore you, show me your power! Let me in here! Now listen to me! No more playing games! I command you! Show me your power!
Kefka, stop! If you revive them, they'll destroy the very world we want to rule! There's no value in that!
Shut up!
And now we get a fight scene between these two, where they talk, and I probably won't have time to read it all. Or maybe I will.
Kefka! Are you mad?
Mad? Emperor Gestahl, what are you saying? This is the perfect chance to show them the power of the Warring Triad!
Oh, Kefka, you poor, hopeless thing. I'm afraid you leave me no choice. No hard feelings now. I'm just going to use this power you've unleashed to put you to sleep. What's so funny? Very well. I suppose it's only fitting that you go out laughing.
Viraga. Nothing. Ooh, big hit, flare. Except it doesn't work.
What's going on? Why isn't my magic working?
Now he's going hard. Meltdown. It's because he's standing in between the gods.
Kefka! How? How are you doing this?
How, you ask? By standing at the center of the Warring Triad, of course. They absorb...
Try again.
They absorb all the magic sent their way. Or hadn't you noticed?
Oh, wait, no, that's supposed to be... Oh?
Triad! Your first victim has stepped forward. Show this useless man your true power!
No! Kefka! Stop playing around!
I said, show him your power!
Hold on, I need some water. This is starting to hurt. Oh, boy.
Incredible!
Why would they do his bidding? I don't get that part.
Can't you do any better than that? You're way off! Where are you aiming? More to the right!
Oh.
Run! Run! Or you'll be done!
And?
Bullseye! Oh dear. Well, I guess a bit hasty in calling you a useless old man before. Now you're useless.
The world is about to learn the meaning of fear.
Key up. No more Emperor. Now it's just Screamy Boy. No! Kefka! Uh-oh. Celeste? And now they're all really screwed. Kefka, you mustn't! If you disturb the balance, their power will run wild! Wah, 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 wah.
Who's that?
The real hero! God, he even slides cool when he does that.
Oof!
You're free, dogs! Get out of here!
Go!
No, wait, hold on. I could do better than that. Go! Okay, that was it. Just go. Alright, well, don't touch that.
Forget about me. Run. There's no stopping this now. I'll find my way back. Trust me. You can't escape me!
Wah, 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 wah. Yep, things are about to get real bad. Real bad. Shadow. Come on, we have to get out of here. Nod. Again, she doesn't have anything equipped, so you probably should put something on as soon as possible. I would say, just as an added precaution, we should probably slap some sprint shoes on her. Relics. Probably overkill. I don't think she's going to have any trouble getting where she needs to go. And, I don't care what. Just, yeah, good enough. So you're learning something. Oh! Get over quick! Yeah, we missed Sasuke. No big deal. Unfortunately, Ultima Weapon doesn't count as a runic ability, or a runic weapon, so she cannot absorb magic with that weapon equipped. I think if she had used Flame Tongue, she would have been able to, but it's alright. And actually, she's not doing any damage with that weapon, so let's go ahead and swap it again. Alright, we'll do Flame Tongue, whatever. I took one step. Just attack. Attack, attack, attack. Oh, big hit. 2 big hits. God, when Locke wants to be, he is a juggernaut. Go, 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 go. Get out of here. Rest of the continent's gone. Let's do physical attacks, get it over with fast. I do like that all these women look just like Kefka. So it's like the changes that he's already made are starting to affect the people that you're seeing in the game. We should go up and try to get that item. Alright, good enough. Oh, can't get it. Ah, well. And there's the boss. Ooh, big hit. Alright, boss fight. Mwahaha. Think I'm going to let you escape? Again? They all seem to look just like Kefka. See if I can absorb anything. It's probably too late. She's going to cast Doom on everybody. I believe the Doom counter is established by magic defense. So the higher your magic defense, the better off you are in surviving. No items. Alright, so just focus on attacks. How did I botch that? Jeez, I just did a pummel. Aha. Nope, just attack. Yep, that was fast. Alright, so we have an option here. You can jump now. If you do, Shadow's gone forever. You have to wait. If you approach again, gotta wait for Shadow. Do that. Now, it's going to seem counterintuitive, and we're going to save just in case somehow I manage to botch this. I don't think that's going to be the case, but if you wait until 4 seconds are left on the countdown, Shadow will show up, and you'll get off the island with him. If you leave, he is gone forever. You do not get to keep Shadow as a party member in the World of Ruin, or find him in the World of Ruin, if you leave before he rejoins the party here. So we have 2 minutes to basically just recap on everything that's happened. Since this is going to be kind of a long episode, we'll go ahead and do a little bit of a wrapping for the events of the story up to this point. So, the larger story that's been playing out here in the game is that years and years and years ago, these three gods or goddesses were fighting each other, and they had incredible power, and when humans got caught in between their fight, they were turned into espers. The espers were the source of all magic in the world. The Warring Triad, realizing how bad they were, decided to turn themselves to stone and stay in perfect alignment with each other so that their powers could not destroy the planet around them. The espers secluded themselves in a special part of the world because they could not survive in the regular world without going crazy and attacking everything. The Empire stumbled upon the cave while searching for whatever they were looking for and realized they had magic powers, tried to steal them. The espers sealed their cave shut and forced all of the Emperor's people out. Terra, who was a child between a human being and an esper, was also forced out of the cave along with her mother, who was human. The Emperor kidnapped Terra, used her magic abilities as his weapon, as his servant, and basically started researching her to learn how to give his people magic. Once that became a possibility, they realized if they captured espers that managed to get out of the cave, they could turn them into magicite or magic, or basically torture the espers and use their magic. We made it all the way to the floating continent. Kefka went crazy with power, misaligned the Warring Triad, and it's going to end up destroying the world basically as we know it. And here's Shadow. Shadow!
I'd never be able to rest in peace if I died without collecting my pay.
That's all he cares about is his stupid money. There's no way to stop their magic? Nope, it's pretty much over. I think I just saw the item we missed. Ah, well. Returners and Empire people alike all getting destroyed. The planet itself just getting wrecked, upended. Hang on. The airship got destroyed. All the people fell off the ship, but because this is a magical world, none of them are gonna die. But the future refused to change. If you get that, you're old school. On that day, the world was changed forever. The end. And here's the world of ruin. In a rare change of the way that usually these kinds of games go, technically Kefka won. He wanted to gain ultimate power, and he did. At the cost of everything. I mean, that's being maudlin. Most of the world seems to have survived. Some people didn't, but some did. Wakey wakey. Game's not letting me move. They're establishing mood. Sid! It's been a while since I've done Bane voice. Why did he run over to the bed in such a hurry? There there she goes. Celeste survived, because the game told us she was going to be important at the very end of the World of Balance. Oh, Celeste, you're important.
Oh, Celeste. Oh, Celeste. You're finally awake.
How long have I been sleeping?
1 year as of today. I was starting to think you might be out for good.
A whole year? You've been taking care of me all this time?
Yes, and I must say, I'm a bit knackered. We're on a tiny deserted island. After the world was torn apart, I awoke to find us here.
After the world was torn apart? So that wasn't just a dream. What about everyone else? Where's Locke? Yeah, the one person she cares about is the one she wants to bone the most.
I don't know. For all I know, this island could be the only part of the world that's still above water. Ever since that day, the world's been sliding deeper and deeper into ruin. Plants wither, and animals waste away. The other people who were here with us all gave up hope. One after the next, they flung themselves from the northern cliffs in despair.
So, everyone could already be...
Celeste, try not to take it so hard. We can still live out our lives together in peace. You're the closest thing to family I have left in this world.
Yes, I suppose you're right, Sid. Or should I say, Granddad? Is that alright if I call you that? No, it's creepy. Don't do that.
Granddad, eh? You're going to make an old man blush. All of a sudden I have a granddaughter. Hack. Cough.
Hee 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 hee. Granddad.
Hack. Cough.
You must be hungry, Granddad.
I actually haven't had anything to eat since I fell ill 3 days ago.
What would you like?
Well, unless I ask for fish, I won't get anything. That's all there is here.
I'll go catch some. Then he's probably not sick from anything other than scurvy. You need to get some citrus in you, dude. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and stop the episode here. There is a whole mini game tied to basically catching fish and feeding Sid, which we'll go into in the next episode. But the important part is we have completed our gameplay through the World of Balance. Kefka won. He gained the power of the Warring Triad, took it for his own, and essentially they all destroyed the planet as we knew it. Everything has changed. The layout of the map is completely different than it was in the World of Balance because, you know, their evil magic light rays kind of broke apart the continents and rearranged the Earth. Stuff that you could find in one place, you probably won't find it in the same place anymore. We're going to have towns that may have been largely unharmed by the magic bursts that happened all over the surface of the planet, and a couple of towns that have been completely wiped out of any living people as we knew it, that we'll find as we start exploring the world. What we are going to have to do to start things off is we have to go out and we have to find all of the party members. They all survived, but we don't know where they are because they all fell off the airship while it was descending from the floating continent, and they all just kind of got scattered to the wind. Some of them got tied up with varying activities in the area they landed in. Some people are possibly under the influence of evil forces, and we may have to bring them to their senses. We'll find all of that out as we start our exploration of the World of Ruin. That's going to do it for episode 19 of my Final Fantasy VI extended look / complete playthrough. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.